Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? All to getting it in. Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? Today, but we call Saturday. Anyway, that been said, what's going on, people? Oh, you already know I do my exhale. Oh, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, that being said, hopefully everybody's still with us. Hopefully nobody did none of themselves, but everybody's still around and stuff like that, and trying to hold on to faith and keep your focus on life as far as stop trying to fit into a world that don't accept you when you have a world of your own. Stop trying to push down doors when you don't have doors to push down. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Oh, I've had a crazy morning. You already do. Went to bed last night. Got 2 texts from 2 people that I really prefer not to hear from. Anyway, that being said, and got up this morning and okay, here we go. The girl downstairs boyfriend called my phone. Like I said before, the girl gave her boyfriend my phone number in case he can't get in the building to let him in. I'm so glad I became the official door opener for the building. Anyway, that being said, so he calls me up and he was like, could you come downstairs to open the door for me? I'm like, who is this? Whatever his name is, I don't even know his name. But anyway, he said, I'm testing alright for him. So I was going to go straight on down, and I was like, no, I forgot how he is with me. So, put some clothes on, some underwear, because honey, mother's Rambo around the house. Clean, sheen, and shaking machine. But anyway. So, went on downstairs, put my clothes and stuff like that, because I'm always thinking of, just in case something goes wrong, mother have to be down there cutting the fool and acting up and fist fighting and stuff. Not saying that that's what I'm going down there for, but, always believe to be prepared for the unexpected. I'm always going to parties, expecting a good time, but I have to be prepared for when it doesn't go the way I planned. Anyway, that being said, went downstairs, I took a little while, because I was hoping somebody would come downstairs, open the door for him, and, I wouldn't have to go down, but he waited evidently. So, got downstairs and everything, opened up the door, and let him in. He decides he wants to slap my ass. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This girl, me and her is cool, and then her boyfriend's doing all this. This is the thing that gets me, and the thing about it is that I know the little games and stuff like that. Like, I'm not with it. And then he comes and going to walk the stairs, like he's going to walk the stairs with me. I was like, where you going? He was like, well, I know you don't got no man upstairs. Why was you worried about what I got upstairs, Anyway, that being said, I can see this turning into a big mess if it's not dealt with the right way. Even though I know, we already know how girls are. They're so they're desperate to have a man. You could come shots in her face and all kinds of, not all women, but you could do all kinds of stuff to women, and they'll just let you do it because they got a man. But no. Anyway, that being said, I just see something coming, and I can see me with my attitude, and I can see me throwing him against the wall and mean mugging them with them. Anyway, that being said, so I decided to go to the store and stuff like that. I was like, well, let me just go to the store since somebody got me already up. So I'm going to go to the store, pick up me some vegetables because I'm the only diet that makes me gain weight. Anyway, that being said, I started out at 200 and I went all the way up to fucking, my scale be like, bitch, you're still on this. Anyway, that being said, so I went out to the store, and one thing I have noticed since I don't have a car anymore, a lot of women are on foot. I've never noticed this. It's so funny how much you can find it about life is when you start losing things of value, and you start, going through the struggle. Well, I've always been in the struggle, but just not as far as down as I'm at now. But and I'm walking, through the streets and stuff like that, and a lot of women are on foot. A lot of women are on foot. And I walk past a lot of women. I mean, I walk past a few men, but a lot of females are on foot. And I find it very amazing because, I just never knew that. I'm not saying that, okay, all women got cars and stuff like that, but in my mind, I always thought they did. But, hey, who knew? And I also noticed that a lot of women don't really look you directly in the face when they walk past you, but they give you that look. You know how you do that look when you walking, but you know you can see that you're doing like this, but you know you watching this side, but you act like you're looking ahead, but you like got this whole motherfucker on lockdown, like you in the army, honey, waiting for somebody to come across and you just go crazy. Anyway, that being said, you know, it's sad the world we live in. So I walked up a little further, and there, lo and behold, up the street further from me, someone was murdered. There were cops everywhere and stuff like that, and oof. But even before there, this is weird. So I'm walking up the street and stuff like that. You know, I got my boots on. I have these boots on because I've been trying to break them in. These Timbs, but they're like these girly Timbs, and I've been trying to break them in because they make my feet hurt. So I've been trying to break them in. Oh, so I put them on today. I was like, I'm gonna step every bit of snow or something so I can make them wet, you know, to stretch. And anyway, so I'm walking and walking, and you know, I'm trying to stretch these bitches. And this car come down the street, and it's like 4 guys inside. So it's funny because it's like the movies, you know, the movies when somebody's about to shoot you and stuff, and you steady occupied doing something else, and you ain't noticing that somebody's coming up on you. So these 4 guys, and they come up on the side of the car and stuff like that. They was looking at me. So they didn't say anything. You know what I thought they was gonna say? Stick them up. No, I didn't think that, but I kind of thought that after they left, I was like, oh my God, I better get out of here because they may come back and try to get me. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I think a lot of times when it comes to me, you know what I automatically go straight to, oh my God, they're trying to figure what I am. You know, it's funny how you always think the worst before you think the best, but they just walked in past and I don't know. Anyway, the best, I got to the store, moved up a little further. There was a police whole unit, stuff like that out there. Someone was murdered over this way. Oh, it's a mess. Candles were everywhere, but there was somebody pretty close to someone over here. I kind of think it was a little bit more of, you know what, a drug buzz, or sometimes people, when they want territory and somebody's making all the money from clients, they want that territory, so they kill the people off. And it's sad that the world we live in, but it's just reality of it all. It's sad, but it's just like the girls that run ads that on escort signs, and they see another bitch clean up. She'll call and have her report it, you know, report her ad and have them taken down so she can make all the money in that area. The thirst is real. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not funny. Mother has seen too much, and that's funny things I think about because I'm like, I'm gonna tell you, I saw someone online, they were talking about, oh my God, girl, they be putting my ad again. She was like, haters. It's not funny, girl, these are coins. This is what you do, honey. You go down to the welfare people, you go down and get you one of the welfare cards, honey, get you some, the food stamps and the money on it, honey, and you just use that card for everything. You see some shoes, but you swipe it through, they say, well, sweetie, this is only for food, so these shoes are going to get me something to eat, so this is something, I'm going to swipe this little card on through. Anyway, can you imagine posting a fucking ad with a welfare card? There's like, you can't use this as a lesson. This card is going to get me some food. So, in order for me to get this, anyway, that being said, let me stop. Anyway, that being said, so I walked around and everything and stuff like that, and it's just so sad the way the world is sometimes, you know, get very depressing, and I try to stay to myself and, you know, just move on, but I don't know. It just, have you ever walked around your area and you just look around and saying, wow, you know, all the different things that's not about you, but what's going on actually around you in your environment and how the world is suffering so much of the economy being so bad. And people are saying, oh, but the jobs are out there. They're actually not. And the people that you don't allow to get jobs, everybody who has a job or everybody who looks like they have money, is going to be a target. And that's the kind of world we live in. And it's sad, but it's real. And I wish we wouldn't be that way, but who am I? I'm nobody that's evidently that can really stop it, and I'm not trying to play nobody's hero, because I'm not gonna be on the ground and they beat me all up or something. Instead of somebody helping me, you got a camera on me to see if I'm gonna die and see how the blood runs on my face before you try to help me. I remember once upon a time when people saw fights, they broke them up. Now nobody cares, and they'll wait till the ambulance come and you done die, and they'll turn the camera off, world star, and click it off. That's the world we live in. And so, So I came online and stuff like that to the YouTube channel, stuff like that, and this guy sits up there, or girl, whatever the case may be, you know, people big bullies sitting online, and it was like, well, the way you're dressed is, don't be surprised at the way you're dressed in your videos is inappropriate. I had on a dress, and that wasn't something I hate, but I had a dress on. So, he was like, well, don't get upset if you get reported for wearing that dress. Now, which is so funny because I'm online and I'm watching people on videos, Apache videos with bras and panties. I'm online and I'm watching people up there naked. I'm online and I'm saying, oh, I always say one thing when it comes down to pictures. If it's in your mind dirty, then it's because you're dirty. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello all new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way that you can. And if nobody like it, then fuck them.